Welcome to part 14 of Let's Play World's Scariest Police Chases. I'll be doing the 14th mission. I forgot to mention at the end of the last video that the bonus item I unlocked for getting the 13th commendation was the silly speech mode for the free patrol mode. I'll show you that in part 21. Okay, load mission 14.
A disturbed military veteran and his militia member brother have hijacked 2 military tanks and are rampaging through downtown. Police are forced to use heavy weapons to slow down these road-raging siblings until the arrival of the urban assault vehicle, an armored police tank built to handle extreme and deadly situations like this one.
Control, this is Unit 1. We need an update on suspects' locations. Please advise.
Unit 1, suspect should be appearing on your city map now.
Got it.
So we'll read you the objectives. Disable tank 1 before it reaches the stadium, and then disable tank 2 using the APC. Okay, so there are 2 objectives. The first tank we have to destroy with the police car, and the second tank we have to destroy with the APC. A couple of things. You have to use the weapons that you're given. At the start we have some machine gun, we have some shotgun, and we have some handgun, and later on for the first tank we get permission to use the rocket launcher, which is quite nice. Although I don't really need it. If you stay close to the tank, you can actually use the shotgun and take the whole thing out with just the shotgun, and it's actually easier. If you get hit by the tank's weapon, it can take a lot of health off. So it's best to stay as close as possible, and then most of the time the tank will shoot over you. I will be using the rocket launcher just to show you, but I don't really need it. Normally when I do this I just use the shotgun all the time. It's not necessary to use the machine gun. You don't get enough of it, and it's not powerful enough. The shotgun is more than enough really for this. After you do that, oh yeah, you have to get it before it reaches a certain point, otherwise it's mission over. Anyway, after you do that, you have to drive to the APC, and then you change vehicles, and then you use the APC. The APC is slow, but it has loads of ammo in it. It also has no siren, unfortunately. The second tank is slightly harder, even with the APC. The gun on it has sort of awkward aim, and unfortunately the only way to avoid the tank shells is not to stay close to it. You have to watch the turret and keep moving left and right when it's about to fire. It takes practice. If you want the commendation, I'm pretty sure, I've experimented, you have to... It doesn't matter about the property damage. I think I got a commendation with about $4,000 worth of damage, and I managed to, and the time doesn't matter either. The only factor I think is the health of the APC. As long as you don't get hit too much, only a couple of times when you're in the APC, then you should get the commendation. And don't miss with the rocket launcher if you use it. That's about the only thing I can think of really. I'm unsure, but there might be some other factors that I can't that I can't work out. Anyway, here we go.
Heading for the casino area. Over.
Good luck, officers.
Unit 1, you better get here fast. This tank's crushing everything in its way.
10-4. ETA is less than 30 seconds.
There he is. He's leaving the area.
Unit 1, maintain pursuit and attempt to stop him. Over.
10-4, control.
He's heading for the stadium. We have to stop him before he kills someone.
Unit 1, permission granted to use the MBT LAW missile launcher. Exercise extreme caution. Over.
Affirmative control, let's do this.
Let's change now. There we are.
Control, this is Unit 1. We got him. He's out of the game.
Roger that, Unit 1. His brother is still in play. A police urban assault unit has arrived. Transfer to that vehicle. Over.
Roger that. Control, Unit 1 is changing vehicles.
There is a time limit. You have to get up to him pretty quickly, otherwise the mission fails, even though you can't see the time. Turning left. Turning left again.
Got him. He's out of commission.
Great work, Unit 1.
When tanks run amok through crowded city streets, the cops are left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and bring out the heavy artillery. Fortunately for the city of Ashland, these dishonorably discharged deviants were stopped before the results became truly tragic.
Excellent, got the commendation. Okay, so 95.5% accuracy, $225. I'm pretty sure the accuracy has nothing to do with it, because I managed to get the commendation even with about 80% accuracy. The only difficulty is that if he turns left after the tunnel, which he did do, he perpetually goes round in a circle, goes back to the tunnel, then turns left again, and then if he does that, he's much harder because the tank turret is more difficult to avoid. If he doesn't turn left, he carries on, and because the road is wider, you can just keep going left, then fire, and then when his turret goes to left, go right, and then he'll always miss you. So it's harder if he goes left. For some reason, when I was practicing this, he mainly carried on, and then when I was recording the video, he kept going left, which is much harder. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. I don't know what causes the difference. Sometimes he goes left, sometimes he goes straight on. But if he goes left, it's just so much more difficult and awkward. Anyway, yeah, the first part is actually pretty easy. You know, you don't even need the rocket launch, you can just use the shotgun. I just used the rocket launcher just to show you. And as long as you keep to his sort of rear left or rear right, he'll always shoot the tank shell over you. Whereas you can't really pull that trick off with the second tank, because it always seems to get you even if you are on his rear left or right. So the only way to do it is to keep going left and right and avoid the turret. If he goes left, the road is too narrow, and especially when he goes round the bend, he goes left and then keeps going round, and when he turns it's just really awkward to know where his turret is, and if you don't catch up with him, then you don't know you can't see which way his turret is facing, and that makes it even harder to avoid the tank shell. It's easier if he carries on because you can see where it is, because you can easily catch up with him. It's just amazingly awkward how the program has made it like that. You know, sometimes he turns left and sometimes he doesn't. Really awkward. Anyway, I think if I'd gotten hit one more time, I wouldn't have got the commendation. I think you have to have at least half health if you want the commendation, like the previous mission. Anyway. Yeah, we unlock the APC, that means we can use that in free patrol mode, so I'll be showing you that when I do when I have a go at free patrol. I don't think there's a way to unlock a tank. If you want to use a tank, I don't think there's a way to unlock that. The best you can do is the APC. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 15. Bye bye.